Greetings, Earthlings. I'm sure you've already heard the news that the ICC arrest warrants have been issued, but there is still another shoe to drop here, and it's the ICJ's decision on whether or not Israel is conducting a genocide. There are early reports that it looks like they're going to be going with that decision, and I thought I would give you a couple of snippets of news that basically underline the fact that this is very much the case. So one of the news articles is the damning report says that gangs in Gaza are looting UN aid under Israeli protection. So the internal UN memo obtained by Washington Post suggests that some of the criminal gangs in Gaza are operating with passive, if not active, backing of invading Israeli military. This isn't the first time that we've heard this, but it was quite a thing to actually have a report from the UN confirm this. It's a joint 109 truck UN convoy carrying food supplies to Gaza was violently looted on 16th of November. The vast majority of the trucks, 97 in total, were lost and drivers were forced at gunpoint to unload aid. This was done with the IDF watching, and this is obviously affecting the south and central Gaza. Khan Yunis and Deir al-Balah are now having to close down flour distribution centres because they've got nothing there. And that's in central and the south. The situation in the north is even worse. It's absolutely dire. This was the last report from an Al Jazeera journalist, and it reads as follows. Until this moment, there are dozens of Palestinians still trapped under the rubble in the two northern areas targeted overnight, Sheikh Radwan and Beit Lahia. There are no civil defence crews or paramedics working in Beit Lahia, adding to the misery there. Even those who have reached hospitals in the north are not able to get adequate treatment. The hospitals are only operating as first aid hospitals because they lack medical supplies and do not have intensive care units. That's not to mention that a lot of the doctors are actually arrested and taken to concentration camps or assassinated. It's a genocide, guys. Come on. This is absolutely ridiculous at this point. The only reason our leaders won't say that word is because they're not just complicit, they're actively involved. The UK supplies targeting information via spy flights. We provide components for the F-35, and there's no argument about the US's involvement in it. It's their weaponry and their machinery that is carrying this out. Okay, so hopefully the news from the ICJ will drop fairly soon now that the ICC warrants have been issued. Obviously, this doesn't immediately help the situation on the grounds for people in Gaza. It's absolutely dire, but the ball rolls slowly forward.